Hi, thanks for watching. Today I'm going to show you how to make a carrot bisque or thick soup with easy prep time beforehand. And so you can either make the entire soup ahead of time and freeze it, or you can do this and then make it fresh. The faster you process it, the fresher it'll stay once you put it in the freezer. So I am on the board at the local food bank, and when they have excess vegetables, they'll call me and see if I can give it to people or use it. Once before, we got this 50-pound bag, or I think it is, of carrots that are kind of not usable in grade A type things, and so they sell them bulk. And they got a large amount of these, and there was no way. They were letting everybody take as many as they could, and they still had a bunch left over after the weekend. So today I went and got a bag and figured I would process some and put them in the freezer for this purpose, so we could have this carrot soup. So I rinse them, and then I cut off anything that's rotten, tops and bottoms. These ones are actually pretty clean, and so I don't peel them because they actually look pretty good. I just cut off the weird ends and then wash them, and if there's anything, you can peel them, but that takes a lot more time, and they really don't need it, especially the way I'm processing them. So then you cut them up, and if you want to put them in soups, like I cut them like this in smaller sizes for like turkey soup at the holidays, so that I don't have to spend the time and use the fridge space for carrots for turkey soup, which I usually do after Thanksgiving and Christmas. Also, when I'm roasting my turkey and roast at Christmas and Thanksgiving, I throw in some carrots, and doing it this way, I don't have a lot of prep time when the family is here, so it works really well. So I cut them in larger pieces and then double bag them in freezer bags. So normally what I do is I process them here, and then I just dump them in there and seal them, and I stick them right in the freezer. In fact, I pulled these out of the freezer. You can see there's condensation. I already pulled them out of the freezer to show you how I do that. So I freeze those for later use, and then just dump them in the soups if I want them in slices or that way. And I have processed and made soup before like this with squash and carrots, and it takes a lot of time when you're cooking it, and this way is a lot faster. So basically what I do is I get them clean, get them to the point where there's no dirt or anything on them, and then I put them through a juicer. And I collect the pulp. It's turning brown because it's been in there a little while, but and also here it's been out for a couple, because I had to wash another batch to get it full. So you put it through the food processor and you save the pulp. And if you put it in a blender, it would chop it, but it wouldn't pulp it like this. And this is a fast way, so you don't have to boil the carrots down forever. So then I save the juice, and then I pour it all in a container. So this is the pulp and the juice. There's a few little slivers that get in from the food processing because I'm using the pulp, but those will boil down rather quickly. So then you take this pulp and you freeze it, and look at how much space. This is probably 5 carrots, maybe 7 carrots, and this takes quite a bit of space. When you bring it down like this, this is probably, these two together is probably 30 carrots maybe, and it's less, this takes about the same size, maybe a little bit more than the space in the freezer, yet I've got a lot more base and foundation for the soup. Then when you are sauteing your onions, whatever your recipe calls for, garlic, whatever, you can dump this pulp in after you've sauteed that, and saute this for a little while and get that roasted butter flavor, and get some of the onions and things in that you would want in that soup, chowder, thick soup. This is the fastest way that I've come up with to make those cream soups and not have to do it right, make it a huge batch beforehand, but store it so that I can just pull it out and use it. Also, this is a great way to freeze fresh carrots quickly. I mean, this should already be in the freezer, I'm just showing, but you quickly put it in there, and it doesn't go brown, it doesn't oxidize. You put it in the deep freeze right away, and you can do it. I show on another video how I freeze the cubes, the juice in nice cubes, so you can put them in a smoothie later and get that carrot juice freshness, but in the form of an ice cube. So you can put this in the freezer in smaller bags and then just dump them in for fruit smoothies so that you're getting the fresh carrot juice without having to take up the space in the fridge. And if you have an opportunity to, so you have a high yield harvest of carrots, you can freeze them and not take up your fridge space, and they'll go bad. They'll start to mold pretty quickly in the fridge. But this way you can freeze them in a fresher state and then pull them out and put them in a smoothie if you don't have carrots, or when they're a little bit more expensive when their season's over. So, or if you can get them free out of your garden or somebody else's. So this is just a way to share that. Check out my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com, and type in carrot soup at the bottom in a search box, and up will come this post. And I'll put some more detailed pictures and a written description on that. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed day. Also check out my so that blog is thesecretisgratitude.com, and check out my post about freezing carrot juice for smoothie use. That's on my blog, my YouTube channel, The Secret is Gratitude. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed day.